One, two, three. Chat. What's up? What's up? I was going to start with calling that chat, but actually there's no any chat right now. I'm alone here on YouTube, and so guys, today I'm gonna start with my first streaming and my learning process. I'm gonna show the how I'm gonna do the React test with you guys. My major is IT. Uh, and I'm learning the React the course, and I took a Udemy courses. I'm gonna share my screen right now. Oh yeah, the entire screen. uh, I took this Udemy course, React course, and of course, I'm not a native English speaker, but I'll try as much as I can. So while I'm learning and writing codes and learning something, I'm gonna show and I'm gonna teach you guys how to do something and special with me. So in this course, it's including the how to build kind of something projects, and I'll start it from this course. I'll finished all of them, and I'm not gonna show all of this process. How to do is how to be how to achieve my level, my current level. I'm not gonna show that, which is it's gonna wasting time, right? It's kind of wasting time. That's why we will start with not components and JS project proposed statements, not that one. Practice. Here we go. From discourse, there is a resource which is I'm gonna uh, show you guys right now. Sorry. We will gonna open this file in Visual Studio Code and this file as well for finished my course. The first one is we're gonna open that whatever Control S. We have to the show in the browser, right? What is the result, current result? For that, I'm gonna write npm run dev. Oh, sorry. Of course, it's giving me wrong. Yeah, of course. What? What is the problem? Yeah. Because I write npm not run dev, I press run dev, as you can see, guys. I mean, I think there is no. Yeah. Come on. No. I'm gonna delete that and we're gonna run the what is going on here. What did I write, or where did I finish my work? As I said, I'm not gonna start from the beginning. I'm not gonna start. I'm not gonna waste your and mine time. We're finished here. As you can see, this is my project. This is my file. Only we have one picture and the my project's name, and this is actually what it looks like at the end of the day. It's a tic-tac-toe game. It's easy. You can press that wherever randomly. If someone's gonna win, it's game over. It should be shown like this, you know. It's shown. It should be shown like this. And as you can see, player one won, and you can rematch. And every time you finished, if you pressed and the button, and at the bottom of the this table, it's gonna visible for us the which player pressed which button. This is 201, as you can see, 12012 012 012. So every time you've pressed, it's gonna visible. And as you can see, there is some hover when and the players change, and every time you press, it's gonna turn. It's gonna turn player by player. It is rematch. It's draw. Ah, I was gonna show that as well, you guys. Oh, player one. Ah, yeah. In here. I was gonna show that. Mm, oh, I'm gonna. I was gonna doing the. Yeah, it's a draw. If no one can able to win, it's shown like it's a draw. When you see this project for the first time, it's gonna seem like a little bit easier, but trust me, it takes a lot of effort, and it takes a lot of time to achieve this only simple one page application. Yeah, let's start. I'm gonna show that there is this components. We had uh, three components here, and I didn't make any components here. I put just the picture of the project. As you can see here, I have just picture. It's not colorful as well. There is nothing going on with this. Only this. I'm gonna um, put this picture here at the middle of the page, and I'm gonna make it smaller. And this text gonna show in the bottom of the image of this game. Let's make it happen. So I'm gonna write my own the everything when you're gonna start with one project. You have to begin with the root, right? You have to begin from root, from the fundament. In here we have a fundament here, index GCX file, and I have this file as well because it's fundamental things. When you download the documentation document from Udemy, here resource, this project called Sandbox Starting Project. What is that? Here, No, yeah, here it's tic-tac-toe game. So yes, I had the index.js file, and I'm gonna make it app.js file. As you can see, it is not the sortable as well. Everything is not the pudding, and the totally different component file, but I think it's enough, and I think it works. It works well with the only one page application. As you can see, there's so many things to do it, and I'm gonna understand what is going on. I'm gonna understand the logic of this project. I'm not gonna just the copy and paste. I'm not gonna just run the project, but I'm gonna add this project with my own language. For example, if someone asks me on the street, can you make this project? Can you make this happen for me? And I'm gonna say, sure, why not? I can do it. I'm gonna achieve this level today with you guys. I hope we can do it. I hope we can finish this project. I'm gonna move this one. I don't need this because it's already drawn on the browser, as you can see. And we're gonna happen this to this. Okay, that's enough. That's enough talking. That's enough for talking for today. And it's gonna start. First, I'm gonna write this one. Because we need this. I think it's only we had the. I'm gonna write in the capital. We had two players, right? I'm gonna write it under this X player. For X player, we had the player one. Player one. Oops. Of course, it's gonna show some mistakes at the beginning of the project. It's not that much easier than it looks. And we had player 2, right? I'm gonna end. It's professional to put the apostrophe at the end of the code, and I have the player 1 and player 2, and we're gonna do this. I'm gonna put these things. As you can see, I'm gonna call this all of these things null, and I will call it. It's called initial game board right here, and I'm gonna add this one as well because I'm gonna tell it. Don't worry. I'm gonna tell this what is going on here. Where did this come from? Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna tell this right now. I don't recommend the streaming for the beginners, because I'm not gonna start from beginning. Um, for this course, for coming to this level, I finished the HTML projects. I finished the CSS, and I took class from JavaScript as well. It's not built from today, right? I'm gonna copy and oh, here we have player one's null. I'll put all things, all these tables. I put all this the squads to nulls. And where this come from? It's come from here, winners components. And as you can see, it's already written the code, and for running this, I'm gonna connect the two objects file here. Um, First one, I have to import. Here we go. Yeah, it's nice. And it's written. It's successfully written. And every time when you start from the beginning, you have to start with exporting the function, exporting the component. As I said, our applications is called app. That's why we're gonna export default. Of course, it's to be a function. I'm gonna call this. You can call wherever you want. This function. It's up to you. And of course, you have. It should be going to return. As you can see from here. And I'm gonna write it, the players, the main, and the main, and it should be called div. Order the list in the div. It's if if you finished the CSS course, you should already know that what is div, what is main, what is the OL stands for, and I don't think it should be understandable again and again for you guys, right? In the ordered list, we had the states. Had states. Player. Player 1. I'm not gonna call this yet. I'm just gonna put this. Yeah. I think that's good. It giving error. We will figure that out later. because we don't have any the player states here. As you can see, it's giving me error. You don't have any player states. For the player states, we have to here in the components we have to open and the player. Mhm. Player. Player on GCX file. We have player and GCX file for doing this, and the player GCX file, and of course we have tons of things to do it here as well. The first of all, as always, we will do that. We have to write export default function. Export default function, and I'm gonna call it player. And of course, always it counts to return. And then in the return file, we have the lists. Well, we had the lists. Oh. Oh my. Yeah. Yes, of course. All things needs to be removed. I did a mistake, guys. I did a huge mistake here. Because it's not inner things here. Yeah, it's done. All things is kinda removed. We had lists here, as you can see. We have lists. In the lists we have span. We need to have two span here. I don't think we have to write the bottom. Okay. Let's write it here, the bottom. And everything needs to be done here. Yeah. What should we gonna do? We're gonna import what? Import what? We have to import what? Of course, state. Use state from React library. You don't have to forget about it, right? You don't have to forget anything about it. From the React, you have to always the coming from. And for this player, we have to import from where. Of course, we have to our root file. Yeah, it comes from root, and there is no any this specialized. And as you can see, it is here. It's already looks good, right? Already looks good. Why? Because we didn't write anything still. We didn't write anything special, anything difficult, we just write that what should be done for this. We did something. We did something special. Not not that much expectation, but we did something here. So let's jump to the player. We have to work on the players components, right? And players here. We write. Mhm. 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 I have to consider what is going on. And when you write everything, you have to. We had CSS file, right? Everything is it's written by when you work on the front end. Everything comes from the backend, right? You don't have to worry about backend side. And in here, the things is the working the same as like that. You don't have to worry about here the CSS side. You don't have to worry about the style. You don't have to worry about the text size, text align, border radius. Everything is written by the React here. Of course, your front end, you have to write it. You have to know about it. But at the beginning, um, it's kind of okay. Can do it. It's not that much hard to do it. Sorry guys, I'm a little bit sleepy. I did only 2 hour today. I did sleep only 2 hour today, and that's why I'm. It's this stream's kind of messed up. Yeah, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I have to do this someday, and today is the day. Today is the day, guys. I will try to do streaming as much as I can from today on, every day, about this and about IELTS. I'm learning and I'm gonna take IELTS exam as well. That's why I'm Uzbek. I have to speak in Uzbek. I have to speak in my own language, but for improving my English, for and to build my confidence here, I have to speak in my this. I am if I can. It's my second language. English is my second language. Sorry now. In Uzbekistan, many people's second language is Russian language, but I'm, I'm not. I don't know Russian. Yeah, and I think everything is gonna be fine. Everything is being great here, and we have to write player side. Oh my god, my brain is gonna slow down, working slowly. I have to. Next step is to have to write this. To write this right. This is gonna be shown like that, and but my work, my hmm, let me check it out. Let me think about it. How and writing. I think. Oh my god, I didn't import the states here. have to come. I have to upload. I have to use the use states from the React library. I have to use that. Let me check this out. What is going on here? Oh, yeah, fuck it. It's not that much complicated, but it's start from here. It's all functional things. It's player 1, player 2, game board. I think we have to start on player. Main div ordered list player and div ordered list player and player have player, then span 1. In here the player's name, player 1 and player 2. Button, edit. Here, as you can see, there is a player. Oh, player 1, player 1, player. It's no that much. Yeah, it's only player for 1. And this. Yeah. I got it. Player 1 and player symbol. It's the first one is player's name, and second one is first span is player's name. It stands for the player's name. The second one is stands for player's symbol. For the first one, it's players one's the symbol here. I'm not gonna every time look at it. How can I see this? Here, player 1 X symbol is here. Okay. This space here. It's not written all things yet, and I want to let you guys know what is going on here. Oh my god, I need some refresh. What? What was the sound? So let's come back to the work. Here it states, of course, we're gonna work on the players button, right? Of course. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Let's put the styles to over the main page for div ID. It comes from the for the one it's raised by like game container for the main here for the main page. It's called the game container, and the order to list it's written like players. It's players ID. The first one's players symbol. What's going on, bro? Okay, got it. Whatever. It's nice. It's nice. Symbols. Second one symbol is X, right? And from the upside of ordered list, we had game board. Game board states. Okay. From outside of thing, and there is a log. Log is stands for the log, and when it's appear from the bottom, like that. In here, when you press it, it's gonna lock. It's called rock. It's div. It's main. Yeah, it's div site. It's main. Main div. What you call it? Main, the upper side, and div. Ordered list, and unordered list, it stands for the player. The ordered list, player 1 and player 2. The main div, let's call this, and ordered list, player 1, player 2. Main is all contents, and from outside of the div, you have to write the here as a log, right? Everything isn't, it's understandable right here. When you teach something to someone, you will be learn the much stronger than study alone, self study. That's why I'm gonna teach you guys as well. I'm gonna. It's not for you guys for the first time. It's all of the first for me. Yeah, let's. Oh my god, my expectation is kind of slow. Let me first of all. Okay, everything is gonna good. I love Cristiano. You love Cristiano? Yes, sir. I love Cristiano. I love Ronaldo. You love Ronaldo. Yeah. So, okay, export default. Okay, right, written. This states player 1, player 2, game board, symbol. What was the next step? What was next step? I have to understand what's going on here. Player 1, player 2. And what I have to do and connect. Highlight player. On the list we had the highlight player as well. Class name. What's going on? Return main div. Okay, whatever. Mm-hmm. have to give a name. Have to give. It stands for. As I said, it stands for. The first one is stands for the player's name, and we have to write as player here, player, and this one here is stands for player symbol. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's move to functions. The function side. Let's check it out one more time again. It's not visible something. Yeah. Let's start with the function side. There's no time to start what's going on. What's that? What's that? Oh, what's that? What's that? It's all the sense. Let's move to function side. For the moving function side, always we're gonna start with outside of the return, but inside the components, as we can use state, and we have to use state here. Okay, you have to write use state for the function side. Everything is written. It's list the player. It's all stands for player. Okay, let's come back from the beginning. What did we do? We write application. We important use states, and we import the winning combinations here. Winning combination from this file, and I write that the players 1 and players 2 as x and x as a 4, and I wrote the initial game board, what is going on from the players 1 and players 2, the guns initial game board, no, like that. And then we use the function. We start the function because everything is gonna work with a function. The first thing is go to return the main. The main things is from the return we have to write the main, right? For the main application, for the main the statement, and then we have to write div. Div it stands for the player's name, and div stands for this side. Stands for this side. This main whole thing. This main whole thing, and this is div, and this is log. Yeah, and in div, and in the div there is ordered list, the players 1 and players 2, the players 1 and player 2, it's game board. And then this is the header, and this is the main page, game board. We're gonna move to the game board later, but for the now it should be running like that. Okay, and then we have to work on first one, the player side. We use state as well, and we use the function as this function's name. I call the player, and you can call it wherever you want, as much as you want. It is all up to you. And here we use the lists, and players 1 and player's name. This old span is for the player 1 player. It's 1 player. when you use uh, the function, you don't have to repeat it all the time. You have to write for the first things, and it's all repeatedly concentrated. That's why we only need to write. Uh, we can only write for the first, and of course, and then we had a button here. Let's start for the function side. All of things is start from the use state, and then let's start with the player's name. Always have to write const and player name, and for you can call it whatever you want, but it's much more the easier and not um, not not seeing the errors. You have to write, just put the player name, set player name, and so all things to do here. Player name, it's for player name. Why we write this for player's name? Changing player name, it's for cons. Player name, set player name, use state. It's all things is for changing the player name, and we're gonna copy this and paste here. Editing is editing. Not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. What? Always start with like that, and we'll have to write function and handle. We'll have to. I'm gonna call it handle editing. Handle and change, not editing. Handle change. And the event, we have to call the event here, and here set player's name, event, tone, target, tone to value, right? Right, value. We have to catch the value of that. What is if we don't change it? Yeah. And we have this handle change, and and then I'm gonna call the editing as well. is editing. Is editing, and set is editing. And another function here, we have to call that. Handle editing. I'll have to call the event for handle editing. And when set is editing, called editing not equal to editing. And if is editing, and if it's editing, no. It's gonna be complicating. I gotta understand what is going on here. So the first one is we called the state here. State for player name is state, and then for editing we called editing, and we called the function for handle change. On change name. Guys, I think I'll stop here. I'm gonna check it out what is going on here. I will come back again. so far it's not that much bad. It's not that much good. We streamed 1 hour. It's not. It's good. It's good. And the first thing is first always we've start for something from something else, and there is something. I have something to improve here today. That's good. See you later. See you guys.